Listen to me. Look at me. I want you to sit down, grab a pen, and pay close attention, because what we are talking about today is going to dictate the financial peace of mind for the rest of your life. Every single day, I hear from people just like you, people who have worked hard, saved what they could, and are finally standing at the edge of retirement. And do you know what the number one question is? Do you know what everyone is rushing to do? They want to know, Susie, how fast can I file for my Social Security? Can I take it at 62? I want my money now. I understand that feeling. I understand the fear. You look at the news, you hear the rumors that the system is going broke, and you think, I better grab what is mine before it disappears. Or maybe you are just tired. You've put in 40 years of hard work, and you feel like you deserve that check today. But I am here to give you a tough love reality check. Rushing to claim your Social Security at age 62, or even at your full retirement age of 67, is one of the biggest financial mistakes you could ever make. For the vast majority of you watching this, you need to delay your benefits until age 70. Even if you don't want to. Especially if you don't want to. Let's break down the absolute reality of how this system works, because the numbers do not lie. People do, emotions do, but numbers never do. When you file at age 62, you are choosing to take a permanent, lifelong reduction in your monthly benefit. If your full retirement age is 67, taking your benefit at 62 means you are slashing your check by 30%. Every single month, for the rest of your life. Let's say your full benefit at 67 is $2,000 a month. If you jump the gun at 62, you are locking yourself into just $1,400 a month. You are leaving $600 a month on the table. Over 20 or 30 years of retirement, that is hundreds of thousands of dollars you are throwing away just because you are impatient or fearful. Now, what happens if you do the smart thing? What happens if you wait? For every single year you delay taking your Social Security past your full retirement age, up until age 70, your benefit increases by a guaranteed 8% per year. Read my lips, 8% guaranteed. Where else in the financial world today can you get a guaranteed, risk-free 8% return on your money? Not in the stock market. Not in a high-yield savings account. Nowhere. If we use that same $2,000 benefit, by waiting until age 70, your monthly check balloons to $2,480. Compare that to the $1,400 you would get at age 62. That is a difference of $1,080 every single month. That is more than an extra $12,000 a year, guaranteed, adjusted for inflation, hitting your bank account for as long as you breathe. I know exactly what you are thinking right now. You are sitting there saying, but Susie, what if I die early? What if I don't live long enough to make that wait worth it? If I wait until 70 and pass away at 72, I lose. That is the fear talking. That is the survival instinct telling you to take the bird in the hand. But let's look at the actual math of what we call the break-even point. When you calculate the total amount of money you collect by starting early versus starting late, the math shows that if you live past age 80 or 81, delaying until age 70 wins out completely. Every year you live past 80, you are drastically richer because you waited. And here is the truth that nobody wants to face: the real risk in retirement today is not that you are going to die early. The real risk is that you are going to live a long, long time, and you are going to run out of money. With modern medicine, if you reach age 65 in good health, there is a very high probability that you or your spouse will live well into your late 80s or 90s. Imagine yourself at age 85. Your health is failing, long-term care costs are skyrocketing, and your retirement accounts have been depleted by inflation. If you took your benefit at 62, you are stuck with a tiny, reduced check that can barely buy groceries. But if you waited until 70, you have a massive, maximized, inflation-protected shield protecting you when you are at your most vulnerable. Do you want to protect your 62-year-old self who can still work, or do you want to protect your 85-year-old self who cannot? You must protect the older version of you. There is another massive piece to this puzzle that hurts my heart because so many couples completely ignore it: survivor benefits. If you are the higher-earning spouse in your marriage, the age at which you claim your benefit dictates what your spouse will receive if you pass away first. Hear me clearly on this. When you die, the smaller of your two couples' Social Security checks vanishes. The surviving spouse is left with only the larger check. If you, the higher earner, filed at 62 out of greed or fear, you have permanently shrunk that remaining check. You are leaving your widow or widower financially strapped at a time when they are grieving. But if you delay until age 70, you maximize that benefit, ensuring that when you are gone, your spouse is taken care of with the largest possible monthly check for the rest of their days. Delaying isn't just a strategy for you, it is an act of love for your partner. So, how do you do this? What is the actionable takeaway if you need money to survive right now but want to wait until 70? First, if you are still healthy and able to work, keep working. Even a part-time job in your 60s can cover your basic living expenses so you don't have to touch Social Security. Second, if you are already retired and have retirement accounts like a 401k or a traditional IRA, use them first. Many people do this backwards. They leave their investment accounts alone to grow, and they take Social Security at 62 because it feels like free money. That is a massive mistake. Your investment accounts are volatile and are not giving you a guaranteed 8% return. Draw down your personal retirement accounts between ages 62 and 70 to bridge the gap. Let your personal savings be the bridge that allows your Social Security benefit to compound into a financial powerhouse at age 70. Do not let fear run your life. Do not let the false rumors that Social Security is disappearing trick you into making a short-sighted decision. The federal government will always find a way to pay retirees. Your job is to make sure that when they pay you, they are paying you the absolute maximum amount possible. Stand strong. Be patient. Delay your claim, maximize your check, and secure your financial future. You can do this, and you must do this.